London is full of overhyped, overpriced, time-wasting traps that tourists keep falling for. Don't be one of them. I'm Jen from Travels Unfiltered, and I'm counting down 10 of the worst tourist traps in London, plus what to do instead, so you don't leave the city full of regret. And make sure to stick around for number 1. It's the kind of place that tricks tourists into thinking something exciting is happening. But spoiler alert, it's all an illusion. Starting off at number 10, the London Dungeon. Ah yes, who wouldn't want to pay a small fortune to be locked in a dark room with bad jump scares and overacting? The London Dungeon sells itself as a terrifyingly fun journey through London's dark past. But in reality, it's a mix of theme park theatrics and tourist price misery. Want real history? Go to the Tower of London instead. It has actual ghosts, probably, and a way better murder record. Coming in at number 9, the London Bridge Experience. Imagine paying for an attraction that confuses London Bridge with Tower Bridge. That's right, this place has nothing to do with the famous bridge you're actually thinking of. Instead, you get a haunted house-style attraction that's neither particularly educational nor particularly scary. If you want actual chills, take a Jack the Ripper walking tour instead. At least that's based on true horror. At number 8, the London Eye. Picture this. You wait forever in line, fork over an absurd amount of money, get crammed into a giant glass pod with strangers, and the moment you reach the top, clouds roll in, blocking the entire skyline. Congratulations, you just paid £30 for the privilege of seeing grey. If you actually want free panoramic views, head to the Sky Garden or Primrose Hill instead. Next at number 7 is M&M's World in Leicester Square. 4 floors of chocolate that you can buy at literally any supermarket for a quarter of the price. Why is this place always packed? No one knows. But if you're looking for an authentic British experience, a store full of American candy and expensive t-shirts is probably not the answer. Instead, go to a proper old-school sweet shop and try some actual British treats. Yes, that includes the weird ones like licorice all sorts. Ranked 6th is Piccadilly Circus, London's less impressive answer to Times Square. If your idea of a good time is standing in a sea of slow-moving tourists staring at ads, then this is the place for you. But otherwise, it's just a busy intersection with a few big screens. Instead, go wander around Soho or Covent Garden. At least you'll get something out of it besides sore feet and regret. Our 5th tourist trap is Oxford Street. Sure, it's iconic. But you know what else it is? Overcrowded, overpriced, and overwhelmingly full of the exact same stores you'll find at any shopping mall in the world. Want a more interesting shopping experience? Try Camden Market for quirky finds, or Notting Hill for vintage gems. Or just shop online and save yourself the stress. And honestly, London isn't the only city guilty of overhyped tourist traps. We've all been there, lured in by the promise of something amazing, only to walk away disappointed and slightly poorer. What's the biggest tourist trap you've fallen for? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of overhyped, at number 4 we have Madame Tussauds. Want to pay a ridiculous amount of money to stare at slightly creepy wax figures of celebrities who will never know you exist? Then boy do I have the place for you. Madame Tussauds is basically a museum for people who don't like museums. But for the price, you might as well go to an actual one. The National Portrait Gallery is free, and the people in the paintings are at least supposed to look dead. At number 3, Platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross. Listen, we all love Harry Potter, but do you love it enough to stand in line for an hour just to take a photo with half a trolley glued to a wall? Because that's what's happening here. There's even a staff wizard on hand to throw your scarf in the air for the photo. Instead, go to the Warner Brothers studio tour where you can see actual sets from the films, instead of waiting in a train station surrounded by confused commuters. Our second choice is changing the guard at Buckingham Palace. A lot of people show up expecting some kind of dramatic medieval jousting tournament. Instead, you get a bunch of guards in fuzzy hats marching back and forth while you fight for elbow room with 500 other tourists. If you really want to see some military pageantry without the crowds, head to the Horse Guards Parade instead. Same vibe, but less human traffic jam. Finally, at number 1, Leicester Square, the epicentre of London's biggest tourist traps. Overpriced restaurants? Check. A weird mix of street performers and aggressive ticket sellers? Check. The illusion that something exciting is happening? Big check. Unless you're here for a film premiere, there is no reason to stay longer than 30 seconds. Instead, walk a few minutes to Covent Garden or Soho, where you'll actually find some atmosphere. Now that you know which tourist traps to avoid, don't make the classic rookie mistake that tourists always fall for in London. Because if you do, you'll waste hundreds of dollars, get side-eyed by locals, and maybe even cause a full-blown commuter rage incident. We'll tell you exactly what not to do in this video right here.